everybody. It's actually my second attempt at shooting this video. The first time I did it, I realized that I shot the video in 1920 instead of 4K because I run on a 4K system, and well, it made it so the image was about this big. So I made it to the end of a 30-minute video and realized I had to reshoot it. So last time I got this in 29 minutes and 19 seconds. But I also had the extra idea that, you know what, we're going to be talking about the grinding pot here and all the magical things it can do. You know, you keep seeing minor shard pop up my mirror because I just had to break down around 200 pieces of equipment plus snake bits and all the other garbage that you get from doing it as well. So, but this thing's pretty amazing because it's one of the things in the game where you can push your level as much as you want. Your first level, it gets you about 2,000-ish. Your second level is around like 5. Your third level is around like 75. Fourth is about 10. And then your last level is about 15. But when you're under a luck bomb like this, your last level will count closer to about 18,000. So it makes it so a really great thing to be able to make money, to be able to force your level up as high as you want. Every 2 times you do it, even under normal conditions, you'll level up every 2 times you go through the pod. It's about 60,000 experience. If you pair it with the salvaging quests that you get from well, the salvage girl, most of those things are just break down equipment and do things like that. So you get 5 of those when you stack it all the way up. Well, when you break everything down from here and then you sell it for dram, you're fulfilling all the requirements. So you're getting the 12,000 experience from all of those quests. So, you know, that's going to be around another like 55k plus this. I mean, being able to do like 180,000-ish experience in, you know, an hour's time is pretty good. Plus, you're making bare bones around 6,000 dram in that hour. Upper tier. Oh, hang on. Looks like my my Orbus is gonna force me to reconnect here. Doopa doopa doo doo boo doo doo. Thank you, Orbus. And there we go. Back into the game. Nice thing about being on desktop is you go back in really fast. I know Mishka and other people have done grinding pot videos and stuff, but it's one of those, like, I really wanted to do it from another stylization and perspective. We're getting so-so, right? So the whole idea is we want to kill this thing as fast as possible. So this is going to be our starting zone, and then we're going to go from here to high step. I mean, the hidden garden one over there, here in high step. So let me start my timer. Okay, we're going to start it. We're going to drink a luck potion. We're going to toss this puppy out. And then, because we're going for XP and everything, we want to get as many deer and everything that we can random in the first levels. The funny thing is here around the Green Lady Temple, these guys on the outside actually are a lower level than the ones on the inside of the Green Lady Temple. But because they're a scaled enemy, they will always scale with you. Meaning that as you level up, you're still going to have to pop them. Well, you're going, well, you're still killing through them pretty quick. Yeah, you're right. But you'll see what I mean when we pop the ones on the inside. Now, the funny thing is I think it's the first outside 3, like this guy right here, they actually are different than all the others. So, they actually count like the same as these dudes in here. If I actually stick all my shots. Okay. And then I'm not bothering to curve any of my shots or anything because, well, when everything dies and a couple pops, why do we care? DPS is all well and good, but I mean, if you're already, you know, murdering everything, over DPS is just over DPS. So the best way to get like a rank 5 curb shot is actually you pitch it like a baseball. You sit forward in your chair, hold your gun up straight, and you chuck out, and it goes straight like that. Rank 5. You'll get it every time. Always when you're a scoundrel, you do not want to be using all of your all the mana in your gun. Trying to not throw my arm so much while I'm talking so I don't sound like a jiggly fat guy. Well, kind of am a jiggly fat guy, so what's it really matter, right? The whole idea is you want to just blow through all these guys as fast as possible. You're still getting chances at overworld drops, grinder exclusives, you're making money, and you're making level really fast. Because each one of these guys that we're killing, you look up, you're getting 145 experience for each one of these dudes. He died, but it didn't look like he did. A lot of them glitch out a lot. These big dudes, really make sure that you're just timing their attacks and don't trust the animation, because they will kill you without looking like they're actually killing you. That's our first loot pot, 3 minutes in. I think my computer's actually doing I think it's downloading a Steam game or something like that. So it's actually causing me to do a little screen tearing here. That's kind of bogus. A lot of times I'm really lazy about how I do my rank shots, because honestly a rank 3 is all you need to be able to smoke these guys without even really pulling cards. So if you're pulling cards while you're doing it, I mean, see, this was a rank 3, he didn't even get a shot off. Big guys, you want to try to get rank 5 a little more. Just it saves a couple extra bullets, it makes it so that your DPS can keep going. He's gonna get his cure off probably. Yeah, it looks like he did, just we missed the animation. Oh look, we got one right in front of us. About 5, 4, oh! I was a couple seconds off. And see, I violated the cardinal rule, I let my mana run out. If you're ever letting your mana run out as a scoundrel, you are actually doing less DPS than what you'd think you would be. Now, I think at level 2, I know definitely at level 3, all these big guys and the staffs and everything, they're all pretty much pointless. I'll murder one just to make sure. I think it's only... Yeah, so we got nothing from him. I think it's only these guys right by the front. I can't tell if this dude's one of them or not. Uh-oh. Looks like I angered TreeJesus. I am probably going to still die. And this is what happens when you do a... Okay, we're back. I got punched in the face by TreeJesus because, well, I'm a ding-dong and I wasn't watching where my bullets were going. And the only way you're going to be taking out any world bosses solo is if you're a paladin, so it's not working for this. So there we go. There we go. See, no essence goes in Cost me a couple seconds here, but see that guy has it go in, and then there's two other dudes that are out here on the outside. Sometimes they move. But all these guys should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, gotta get that 1, 2 in there. 1, 2. All right, and then just make sure that this isn't the dude over here. No. Is it you? Yep, it's that guy. There's a flyer. There's two staffs that walk around right here. Sometimes they're kind of hard to tell who's who, but try not to get like obsessed with making sure you're killing each of them, because you want to be doing your first level in 3 minutes, your second level in about 5 minutes or so, to be able to keep on time. And you come back to these guys. Make sure you're always using your luck rings, because it does come out to about 0.5%. Even when you've got full luck is only 7.5% in this game. Which, when you figure you're killing 150 enemies, not too bad. You get at least a purple drop. So, bada bang. My average time for doing this is usually about 35 minutes. Oh, and I'm supposed to be drinking another luck pot. Yeah, they only last for 5 minutes. So that means my next luck pot, gonna drink at 8, is gonna have to be 13. It's almost impossible to maintain like full luck through the entire thing, because between people coming up, you'll probably have like one rando death in between each time you do this. I'm gonna see there's my next level, and because we're under luck bomb, it's counting for more experience. Come on, don't make me throw these things actually straight. Come on, dude. Just take it into the face and die like a good bad guy. Rank 3 is there again is more than sufficient to be able to take these ding-dongs out. Even like rank 2s and stuff, they're only going to get a shot off at best. And you should be tough enough to be able to take at least 1 or 2 pops. Killed them all through their spawn. And I know it's tempting to wait around, but honestly, if you chill and you just kill these guys, you lose your experience. Okay. And then we go on to the next area. Just headset. You can get these guys over in the Green Lady Temple up to 3. You could fill the entire pot right here if you really wanted to. You just stand right into the opening there, and they go down super fast. I really thought that was going to be the one. That's him. There we go. There's that one. And nope, that's not him. There we go. Where's the other stuff? It's kind of like finding where's Waldo. These guys should have already all been respawned. I'm thinking somebody came through here and already murdered them before we got back. So, now those guys are done. Now we're going to go back over here. I wish my system was running a little bit more smooth right now. So now you got all these guys back. Definitely trying to get these videos done when my house is quiet. One of those, well, the wife's here and the kids here. Sometimes shooting videos and stuff can be really chaotic and noisy. Always focus on the one that you have the stack on. These guys, all you gotta do is just jump behind them. It doesn't really matter. They're not going to kill you. Your next shot, you should be able to get most of your health back. And then just continue your murder spree. I'll show you where the two best spots to top your pot off are by the end of this. I'm gonna finish my pot at Essence Ruins because Essence Ruins is the best place for time-wise. It is a little bit more dangerous because there's nowhere to hide. So you got enemies on either side of you, and you got a little narrow area in the middle where you're actually safe. Okay, we're at 14 minutes. If you do this run perfectly, we would have finished over there on the Green Lady Temple, and then when we came over here, we would have been just starting off these guys. Jeesh. Shaking my hands too much while I'm doing this. It's most important to be able to keep your kills going, because you wanna suppress the spawn rate. As long as you're doing that, you're going as fast as you can go. It doesn't matter if you're getting perfect shots or not. You just don't want to get more than 3 or 4 enemies present at any given time, because that means that you're actually like not keeping up with the spawn rate. So you're losing some of your experience, you're losing some of your DPS. Alright. If you're having to wait around for them to spawn, that's actually a good thing. It means you're actually going about as fast as you can. You shouldn't wait for them to spawn if you're under level 3, but when you're working on your level 4, yeah, there's really nowhere else you're gonna go unless you're gonna teleport over to the like the essence mines over in Lamora. You teleport over there. There's some thick enemy spawns that you can go down there and take advantage of. But honestly, the transit time of you running down to the bottom, coming all the way back up here to the top, and going through all this, you're just not gonna exceed the right time, because I'm looking to clear this in a half hour if I can. Would have been definitely good if I wouldn't have gotten myself smashed in the face by TreeJesus, but one spare bullet, you know. Do 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 do. All right, if you ever see this happen, see where I can't pull my card, just open your inventory real fast, and you want to switch to something like a musket or something that's there. You basically just desynced from the game, so you just got to get your cards to respawn. If you have time, it's always acceptable. Burn cards and do the setup. I have my red card up there on top. That's the worst card to just start your rank with, because it will always do your rank. I see Luke circling me. Hey Luke, I'm shooting a video right now. What's up? If somebody comes up and they start to do kill steals and stuff, it will mess with your time because it rips the souls apart. It's about 27 enemies per level. If somebody else comes up, you don't get full weight for your stuff. And we're getting pretty close to the end of it here. I don't really keep count when I'm doing this pretty much at all. Because what's the fun in actually knowing? Shouldn't use the poison card on that guy. Now the way the overworld loots drop, it's actually a secret roll. So like whenever you kill like those big guys or something like that, when you hear about people killing deer and stuff and they get overworld drops, it's because they killed another qualifying enemy. And the weirdness about this game is it actually like it counts the roll and then it pops up on the next person's thing. So what ends up happening is you could actually leave the zone. You could actually miss your chance at an overworld drop because you didn't even know you had it. It's a secret role that you'll never see. Murdering these guys down. I hear runemage. Ooh, I barely got him in time. Oh, Luke's gonna affect our numbers here a little bit. There we go. Got my pot. So we're at 20 minutes. Now we're gonna run this way. See, it's about 10,000 experience right there. We are under a luck bomb, so that's going to be a little bit better. Let's go up to Essence Ruins. Old Growth is the other place you can go to, but Old Growth, even though it's safer, it's not as fast. So while you're trying to kill through, what ends up happening is you end up having to wait for the spawn. I will show you where to be able to go, to be able to hide, and to be able to do the proper locations there. Hate the actual running part of this. If you're really good, I mean, you could kill like that little pack of guys and possibly these dudes on the way up, and do like speed up your run a little bit more. But then you might die, you might have other problems. And then opening and shutting your pot or your mount can have, you know, other negative effects. Now, when you're killing through a lot of things, you'll notice that you get like these stacks and stuff on you. So when you're a scoundrel, you're actually taking more damage. You want to make sure you put your health card in your belt, and when you're killing these guys, you do want to try to get as many ranks on the level 33s as possible, because even with the best gear, these guys are always gonna have a little bite to them. I'm gonna have to pull him in before I can actually get him. Yeah, he's actually outside my bullet range. Looks like somebody was already farming here. You actually don't want to go beyond where my pot is right there, because you'll get things that will spawn behind you. Make sure you're always jumping through with those smashes. And with these guys, they always do, it's a smash, and then afterwards he'll start to charge. So he's trying to get his health back, so if you charge your gun up, you'll always be good in a fight. That was actually really sloppy for me. I actually pulled my my health card, but kind of in a rush to do this. I'm trying to finish the video before my wife gets back home. I actually did this already all once, and yeah, I basically, like I said at the beginning of the video, shot it in the wrong resolution. So you would have been watching a little square the whole time, which, well, that would be no fun. No. There we go, that's a good hit. If you can get poison on these guys, get any sort of slow, you can kill them before they can get to you. You definitely want to be careful about not engaging where the flowers are at. I kind of feel like this spawn was intentionally made to be able to draw you in, so that you'll accidentally be in there. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Huh. I said I was going to be drinking my pots, and I've only drank 2 of them. So this will be 3. So this will be a 50% video. Half of the time under pots. I got a feeling it's going to show that even when you're even when you've got high luck and everything, it really doesn't make it so that that person's going to get like that much more phenomenal loot than you are. Oh, see, that's what I was saying. See how this guy snuck up on behind us? And then what'll happen is if you're not careful, that other guy that walked up on us, he'll actually aggro to you too. And then now you've got this guy that was shooting you in the back of the head and you didn't notice him until your screen starts turning red. And then you've got another dude that's on you, and then a lot of times a scav will pop up over here on the left. So, oh, see, he actually popped up on the right that time. So what ends up happening is you get like 3 of them on you, and it kind of does this like pincer attack to you. Oh, that was almost perfect. There we go, got him. You always want to keep that one emergency health card there, because it'll save you on your time. Oh well, or you can do, you know, retarded stuff like I just did, and now you got 2 of them on you. Always make sure to charge your shots for these, and then These guys will inflict you with poison, and they'll inflict you with, with frost, and you end up dying like that. This is going to be a bad video. Having problems with my freaking refresh rate here. It's being a turd. Still hoping to try to get a halfway decent time. I got a feeling this is going to be an average run. Really wanted to put that heal card on your belt, but sometimes it's better to just play through. Yeah, see, I got two of them on me here. Now I'm at 3. I'm just gonna have to let my health come back. There we go. Okay. Need one of those health cards to be able to stay on my belt. And see that little guy just spawned back again. Pulled my health card from my belt yet again, because I'm a retard. Did it again, because I'm a retard. There's a overreaching thing here, because I'm a retard. Alright, now we're gonna have to... really don't like having to pitch the rank 5s too much. Especially when I'm this deep up in the enemy zones. Once you go past that that stone right there, you're basically leaving your back exposed the entire time. Well, we just passed the 30-minute mark. Okay, we should only need a couple more, and we should be done with this. Up if I wasn't taking so much damage the whole time. Being half retarded over here. Little TreeJesus is all mad at me. I actually meant to pull that health card because I was getting hurt because, well, I got a little dude right here. There we go. You know you're getting close to the end of getting your pot. A lot of times it's good to not pull these dudes because, well, you end up having to do this. Right, so 32 minutes and around 30 seconds, and that's with me screwing up and getting killed by TreeJesus and everything like that. Even died once to these guys. So I say the average time is around around 35 minutes. And you can see here, I do not know why my ring is all the way out there. I don't know why my TreeJesus is deciding that he's going to try to smack me a whole bunch. What did I get here? I see Harvester Scythe. My rings aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Alright, so what do we get all? We got some salmon. I don't know where the heck that came from. That shouldn't came out of this enemy group. You get tons of, cream major dye. You get cobalt, teeth, eyes, taupe, flies. You get tons of major shards out of all the rings that you break down. And then you get, it's usually around like 200 pieces of odds and ends stuff. So we got snow accent, and we got a harvester scythe for our two big items. A lot of times you'll only get two. But I mean, it's a good way of making money because you can sell them on the market. You've got tons of dyes and tons of grinder exclusives. Plus, you get all your fishing materials. You get around 3,000 experience or 3,000 dram for doing all this stuff, and you get your 60,000 experience plus. It will fill up around about 3 pages each time that you're going to do it. So make sure you have your runemage reagents really low and you have enough space, because it's really annoying having to go out there and pop that little last bit at the end. You can get better drops and stuff with a higher loot chance if you just grind just reds, killing 1 a minute. But honestly, it lowers your experience, and it kind of lowers your experience per an hour, because it's even though the enemies that you're killing are bigger and badder, you're just not going to be killing them as fast. Even if you're like a crazy fast rune mage, to completely fish out that whole pack of reds, never make a mistake or anything like that. I mean, it's kind of a little untenable, as opposed to just being able to 1 or 2 pop a lot of things. If you go up here to old growth, you'll notice old growth. This is where it's safer to be able to farm. You can run up here. You run through the middle of this part of the tree right here. You hop in. And then as you hop in, this is your safety safe zone where you're not going to get hurt by anything. And then you can see Luke here. He's up here farming. You can see this part of the inside of the tree kind of gives you this little like barricade so that you're not actually getting hit by anything. But yet you can still shoot anything that can shoot you. You have to be within this little part of the razor right here, so that it blocks the shots. The little assassin scabs can actually hit you, so you want to make sure that if you need to get away from them, you have to like run through the tree and pop to the other side to get de-aggroed from them. But all right, make sure you wear your rings. You can see drink and luck pots really don't matter that much. Even with 700 experience, you're not like guaranteed to get, you know, like a arcane mount or something like that. But it is a great way of making experience, making dram, and filling out your chest with all the things that you really need to have. So that's pretty much how you do it in a half hour.